up, my crafty friends? Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are doing terrific. I am doing just dandy. Today is day 26 of Dear Prompt. Prompt card plus art play equals a journal page, a card, whatever you want to make. All right. Oh, I'm not going live today, so I'm not sure I'm going to do lives anymore, to be honest. Okay. Let's pick some cards and see what we're gonna do. All right. Let's pick the Jack. And there we go. An action. An element. And that. Why is that that way? Because that's not supposed to be in there. Those were extra ones. I was like, wait a minute, what the heck is that? And a make. Okay. Let's scoot these out of the way. And let's see what we've got. All right. The color is Sunset. Why do I feel like we've had that before? But maybe we haven't. The action is distressing. Ooh, I like that. This is coming off of here a little bit. Let's glue this better so that doesn't fall off of there and we don't lose it. And hold on. My glue bottle's got some gobbledygook on it. I guess I should have checked that out before I started this, but I just came in here this morning and plopped my butt down, and here we are. Because there's other things I want to do today, so let's... Might be time for a new cap. There's glue stuck in it. Okay. Might need to soak this one. Alright. Yeah, it just seems like... Alright. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. Okay. So, Sunset was the color. Distressing is the action. The element is a button. That is so funny. And the make is a pocket, which we sure can do, right? Okay. Sunset. Let's look at our marbles. Our watercolor ones. Our watercolor pages. Let's look at those and see if we can find a sunset in those. Because I can't think of anything recently that I would have a sunset in. That kind of might work. It's kind of got the orange, the yellows, the purples. I need to print these again. I've used almost all of those. Those were some good watercolor pages. There were a lot, though. I think we're just going to go with that one. Okay. All right, let's find our scissors, wherever they may be, and trim this off. I love these anyways. These colors are gorge. They're gorge. Okay. Got pretty good. Do we want it to go that way? Yeah, we definitely want it to go that way. All right, let's put some glue on our page. Come on. Here. Let's don't. You knew I was going to do that, didn't you? Yes, yes, yes. Gorge, gorge, gorge. Let's get this edge to stick a little bit better. Okay. Let's get this to stick. She's getting to be quite the chunky monkey. We're getting to the end of her. And even though we removed a lot of pages, we've added a lot of bulk. So she's probably, oh, she's going to be a bit of a gator mouth, but that's okay. We're not going to hold that against her, are we? Okay. Let's trim this off. Oh. Ta-da. Check and make sure my microphone's still on, because goodness knows. Okay. Alright, so there we go with that. We need a pocket. We did the sunset button. The funny thing is I just cut a bunch of buttons, a bunch of circles the other day and tried to make them into buttons. But I also do have buttons. There's buttons in here. Buttons and bows. Buttons and bows are in here. See, I've got these buttons that were digital stamps that are colored in. So, between those, we'll figure something out. Alright, so we've got buttons. We'll do something with that. Distressing and pocket. Do. I gotta try to figure out how I want to do this. Well, the distressing could go on the card that goes in the pocket. We need some kind of focal point here. I don't know. Let's see if we can get a person and use them as a Look at all these lovely people we have. We've got some big people. So let's use somebody big. As a pocket. Whoops. Hold on. Oh, goodness. There we go. Drop dude on the floor. Wait, what is that doing in there? That shouldn't be in there. Oh, we could do something like that. I have a thought. I'm so weird. I'm so weird. What if we got all this stuff? I'm looking for one similar to this. Here's another one. Oh wait, here's a good one. Let's use that. Put those back. And I want to use this. Oh, they're not the same height though. Well, they wouldn't have to be. Wait, there's another one. Oh, maybe we can't use that one. Maybe we'll use... Where's one of the rock climbing ladies? I know there's some. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. There's the skiers. As you can tell, I've been busy. That might be interesting. I've been busy fussy cutting magazines, trying to get some images to play around with so that I'm not always playing with the same stuff. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? I keep on losing things. Alright, come on. Well, she's backpacking. Whoop. I seem to be a bit of a klutz today. Okay. I hope that's not a foreshadow of things to come today, because I can't really afford to be being a klutz. Okay. Well, I kind of feel like it was in the beginning when I first started cutting them out. There's more skiing. I probably need to put these in groups to make it easier when I'm looking through stuff. I know there's a mountain climber. This is so annoying to me. Huh. No. I know it's in here somewhere. Those are skiers. Not exactly what I wanted. I should have set it aside because I had this thing like, I was like, oh yeah, this would be so cool to use this for this. I would use one of these big people, but then that would really be a tuck and not a pocket, right? That was my initial thing. I was like, oh, I'll use one of those big people, but then it would be a tuck, so can't do that. I need a pocket. The one time I need a pocket. The one time I need a pocket. She's walking down. Yeah, I need to go through these and like get the big ones together and then the smaller ones together, I think. Because these are all rather large. But not all of them are. See, those people are playing golf. Well, I don't know where that lady is. I know it was a woman too that was like climbing the side of a mountain. These people are playing golf. No. He's skiing. He's too big though. Oh, here she is. She's teeny tiny. I found her. Yay! I found her. Okay, I'm gonna set these aside because, and I don't think we're gonna use this one. We're just gonna use this one. All right, let's cut this a little bit better. And I don't mind the names of the colors on there because you should know what it is. That doesn't bother me. Okay. We're gonna back this, I think. And that. Let's... Is this gonna be big enough? It is. Okay. Let's back it. What is that? Here we go. Oh, what should we talk about today? My head is kind of all over the place today, so I'm not sure it's a great idea to talk about anything. Ay, ay, ay. So I don't know. There, she's almost to the top, but not quite. Okay. Let's cut this. Here. All right. Okay. We're going to use that as a pocket. Look, you can see the lines of the glue, and that's our glitter glue. Hopefully that goes away, but I'm not sure it will. Okay. So we're going to make this a pocket. Let's... do that. Like that. Okay. I don't know how we're going to incorporate the buttons into this. How are we going to incorporate the buttons? Buttons, buttons, who's got the buttons? Is it button or buttons? Button. Just one. So we really only have to have one. Maybe we'll use it as our tab for our pocket. Okay. For our journal card, I mean. Or our tag. You know what I mean. Okay. Is this going to be too thick? Or is that going to work? That will work, actually. Okay. Let's... what do we want to put on here? I'm trying to think. Hold on. I'm thinking. Thinking. How are we doing on time? Pretty good. Maybe we should try some of that stuff that that Di and her guest were doing last night with the powders. Maybe we'll do that. I've never used it quite that way, so maybe we'll try that. Let's see. How about we do purple? orange and yellow. Some yellow gold. All right. Let's try that. Let's see if this works. Oh, these are not working. These must not be water reactive. Okay, that was an epic fail. That was a fail. Wait, let's try something else. Let's get this off here. Now that it's wet, let's see if it'll do it. Hold on. See, you never know unless you try, right? Pink. That's right, pink doesn't really look pink. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Oh, now it's working. Okay. Now it's working. See, you just never know unless you try. I could have given up on that first try, but I didn't. And look what I got now. And it's pretty. Look at that. Oh, I'm loving that. I'm loving it. Okay, let's try this. How did we get down here already? Okay, let's try it. It's one nice thing about the glass mat is you can dry it sitting down on the glass mat. Oh my gosh, why had you zoomed in this whole time? Have you not been able to see half the stuff I'm doing? Probably not. Oh, yay. My head just is not in the game today, folks. Sorry. It just isn't. It's just one of those days. I feel creative, but my mind is like all over the place, so that's why I was like, I'm going to come in, I'm going to do a video this morning right away so that I can get it out of the way so that I can just do whatever I want for the rest of the day. And not like this isn't something I want to do, because it is something I want to do, but there's other things I want to do that don't have anything to do with this. And so I am going to do those and not worry about all the other junk. Okay. problem is my feelings are hurt a little bit, and I know it's my problem and that it probably wasn't intentional, or it could have been. I don't know. That's what I'm so not good at reading people that I just I'm giving up on trying to figure them out. I'm just gonna do my thing and not worry about it. And I'm not gonna get bent out of shape. This is so pretty. I love this. I love this. I'm gonna do more of these. And this is shiny. As we know, I think we've talked about this before. Alright, I think this is dry. It feels warm and crisp. Okay. Now we can put the mica powders away. Okay. Which, by the way, will last me for a lifetime. Alright. Do we still want to use this button? We can. We'll use this as our pool up here. There we go. We're going to use that. And we need something on here. Whoops. That kind of flaked off. What do we want to put on here? Alright, we did the whole button thing, so we can move that. Oops. Maybe some kind of I've never used these feathers before. Maybe we'll stamp the feather on there. I'm sure you could just hear me breathing. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I hope this works after this, all this. Because sometimes stuff won't stamp on top of other stuff once you... I hope it will. We're about to find out. Right now. Ooh, that is kind of pretty. Okay, let's just, got some of the mica powder on here. I like that. For sure. Okay. We've got that. We need some kind of word or something. Oh wait, we have to just stress. You know what? Let's just distress this. We're going to distress it. Then we'll ink it. All right. Let's do this. Okay. All right, we distressed that. This is going to go in here. Zoop. All right, and we need some kind of word or something right there. So let's grab our words. We should be able to find something. Yellowstone. Adventure. Adventure will work. Oh, wait. Take it all in, leave it as it is. I think that's a good saying for today. Take it all in, notice it, don't let it go unnoticed, but then just let it be. Because there's nothing you can do to change it. It is what it is, what it is. And there we go. Adventure. Take it all in, leave it as it is. That means don't disturb it, really, but I'm taking it a different way today. I am. All right. Let's see if we got everything done. I think we did. Let's check it out. Okay. Pocket. We made this into a pocket, so we did that. That was the make. The color is sunset. We use this. It has the orange, the yellow, the purples, the pinks. Very pretty. Distressing, we distress the tag. And button, we used a button for the pool. So we did just fine. Wait, let's write these on the back of here real quick. And then I will let you go. Element was the button. The action is distressing. The color is sunset. And the make is pocket. And that is that. I love that. I should do some more of those. All right, that's it for today. Remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy. Look, I didn't even put my rings on today. And we get to make really cool friends. And we get to make really cool things. And remember that if you use Dear Prompt, to use the hashtag Dear Prompt HPC. If you're new to my channel, hello and thank you for joining. And I hope you subscribe. If you're one of my tried and true friends, hello and thank you so much for being here. And please remember to give me a thumbs up. And I think that's it for today. I'll catch you next time. Ta-da!